Okay, welcome back. Let's move to the next question. Which of the following is the loopback address? So see the address there and identify the loop address. So the right answer is option C. The IP address 127.0.0.1 is called a loopback address. Packets sent to this address never reach the network, but are looped through the network interface card only. This can be used for diagnostic purpose to verify the internal path through the TCP/IP protocol is working or not. A byte can represent any number between 0 and. Byte can represent any number between 0 and. It is 255. The type of software that controls the internal operations in the computer and control how the computer works with all its parts is which of the following? The type of software that controls the internal operations in the computer and controls how the computer works with all its parts. As you know, it's operating system. The next question, the database schema is written in. Is it data manipulation language? Is it data definition language? The data schema is written in data definition language. Architecture of the database can be viewed as 2 levels, 4 levels, 3 levels, 1 level. Architecture of the database can be viewed as how many levels? The database architecture can be viewed as 3 levels of abstraction. They are internal level, external level, and the conceptual level. So the answer is option 3. Key to represent relationship between tables is called. The key to represent the relationship between tables is called foreign key. Then key of a table can be a primary key of other table. Which symbol is used in Excel to denote exponential numbers? It is option 2. In general, this is used to denote exponential numbers in many languages. In case of entity integrity, the primary key should be in case of entity integrity, the primary key should be not null. The language used in application programs to request data from the DBMS is referred to as the language used in application programs to request data from the DBMS is referred to as data manipulation language. In an ER diagram, attributes are represented by in an ER diagram, the attributes are represented by ellipses. Related fields in a database are grouped to form a related fields in a database are grouped to form a data record. Dash is mainly responsible for allocating the resources as per process requirement. Dash is mainly responsible for allocating resources as per process requirement. Is it RAM, compiler, hardware, software? So it is actually operating system. So the answer is none of these. Which of the following is not an example of the operating system? Is it Windows, Mac, DOS, Linux? So the option D is the right answer. Linux is one of the most popular web browsers for the command line interfaces. It is used by the Unix operating system. A primary key, if combined with a foreign key, creates a primary key, if combined with a foreign key, creates. Read the options. A primary key combined with a foreign key creates a parent-child relationship between the tables that connect them. A parent-child relationship is a type of hierarchical relationship between two tables, where one table is the parent, is related to one or more records in another table. So the right option is option A. A type of software that controls the internal operations in the computer and controls how the computer works with all its parts. It is operating system. The database schema is written in it is data definition language. The architecture of the database can be viewed at 3 levels. Which of the following statement is wrong? Windows is an operating system. Linux is owned and sold by MS. Photoshop is a graphical design tool by Adobe. Linux is free and open source software. So which of these is wrong? It is option B. Linux is not the product of MS. What does the XP stands in Windows XP? It is experience. Which of the following is an example for character printer? It is option D. Daisy wheel. Multitasking seems in a system due to time stamping, time sharing, time responding, and all. Multitasking seems in a system due to time sharing. Which of the following is not an application software? Windows, PageMaker, WinWord, PowerPoint. That's Windows new technology. What is the full form of FRU? Is it filled replaceable unit, field replaceable unit, full replaceable unit, frequent replaceable unit? It is option B. Which of the following is suitable to implement client-server network? MS-DOS, Windows 95, Windows 98, Windows 2000. It is option D. My computer was introduced from. It is Windows 95. Which of the following operating system was initially created at AT&T Bell Labs? Which of the following operating systems was initially created at AT&T Bell Labs. Read the options. So the option C is the right answer. Unix was originally an AT&T. Unix development started in 1969 at Bell Labs by Ken Thompson and Dennis Ritchie. What's the process in the operating system? It's a procedure, step-by-step sequence, program and execution, data processing. It is program and execution. Next question, in which the concept of the operating system and CPU never sits idle. Multitasking, multiprogramming, batch processing, all of the above. It is multiprogramming. When sending an email, the dashed line describes the content of the message. It is subject. Dash is a set of computer instructions or programs that enables the hardware to perform different tasks. Information, hardware, software application. It is software. Special input-output devices are involved in Dash applications. It is haptics. Instructions and data that are processed by the CPU are located in. Instructions and data that are processed by the CPU are located in RAM. ODBC stands for Object Database Connectivity, Oracle Open. It is open database connectivity. Dash is used to minimize response time. Is it multiprogramming, multitasking, batch system? It is multitasking. Scanner that is moved by handover. The material being captured is known as. It is handheld scanner. Which of the following is firmware device? Is it RAM, ROM, HDD, FDD? It is ROM. You can use the dash bar to type URL and display a web page, or type a keyword to display a list of related web pages. You can use the dash bar to type URL and display a web page, or type a keyword to display a list of related web pages. Is it menu, title, search, standard bar? None. Here, none of the answers are true. Which part interprets program instructions and initiate control operations? Which part interprets program instructions and initiate control operations? It is control unit. How do you display current date and time in MS Excel? Is it date today, date time, time? So how do you display current date and time in MS Excel? It is none of these options. In a hierarchical model, records are organized as it is option D.